and not even going in and logging in. And once you go live, you get a little thing across the center of the screen. It says "You're live!" ! And then it fades out.
Up here it comes up. I just click the link, and here you are.
So it takes you right to it. You don't have to mess around with logging into YouTube or anything.
Right. Well, I actually still had. Let me.
Yeah, I was gonna say jump out of everything.
I closed the web browser completely.
One of the things when I was reading the setup for it was if you put that it's available for kids, it gets away from the having to sign in or something to that effect in the YouTube.
Yeah. But anyway, with the browser completely closed, it went right to it.
Good. So if somebody gets that link, they'll have to do nothing but click it.
Right.
I really didn't. I would have tested this a lot earlier, but when I saw your message, I thought that you had already changed to, you were going to use Zoom or,
Well, I was, but it turns out that this AV guy also has a YouTube channel.
Well, that's great.
And also there was a complication with Zoom, that the Zoom that they have only has 100 participant max. And I was just going to buy they have the next plan up with Zoom, the next purchasable plan with Zoom up.
Right.
Is 300 participant max for $19.99 a month.
Yeah.
I was just fine. I'll just buy it 1 month.
Right.
For that, but there's a little asterisk at the bottom, 10 license minimum. So it's $199.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Forget that.
So forget that. So, but then it turns out this guy has they've got a channel already. So.
Well, I mean, if you really want to have another backup, I have a login for WebEx, a corporate login.
Yeah.
And outside of my account, I have another account that I use for some of the work that we did with the veterans and things.
Yeah.
And nobody has access to that account but me. So we could set up a WebEx that it would record it and the link would go out. Yeah, everything.
Yeah, and it's another, and WebEx is another. Well, WebEx, but if WebEx wants to install a client app.
Whatever it wants to put on, it's a real small plugin. It's not even a client, but I mean, it's yeah.
Well, it is because I've had trouble with it on my work computer where it won't install, and then it says.
Oh, because of security. Yeah.
Right, you want to run it right through the browser, and then
installs
a smaller one in the browser. So.
Where you got? But do you have a Windows machine at work, or do they let you get a Mac?
Windows.
Okay. Okay.
So that's the issue there, but
yeah.
Anyway, YouTube should work fine because we'll be able to send out.
Yeah.
So we're going to go with a hybrid solution. Send out, run it through Facebook and now YouTube Live.
And once I get it recorded, then I can take that video and we could send a link out after the funeral to watch it as well and put that up in YouTube as well. And just generate a link like I did to do the live stream. You can generate a link to the video itself and share it. I'm not sure one thing that, it's worth a shot to ask him is I'll look at this a little bit more tomorrow and see, is there a way to take the video that he's recorded as opposed to me trying to record it, over top of, as it's streaming in. I mean, I can do it and I've done it. It's, it shouldn't be a problem, but can he give us access to that link to play it back or whatever? I would think, yeah.
He can.
Okay.
Give us, there should be a way for him to put it on a file sharing site for us to get at it.
Yeah.
It's going to be big because it's going to be, 2.5 hours. So.
Is that how long? What?
He's going to start the stream before 9 o'clock.
Okay. So he's going to start it for the visitation. Okay.
For the viewing.
Yep. For the viewing. And then the rosary. And then the funeral runs until 11.
Well, it's probably only 10:45 or so. But
right.
I've got him scheduled till 11.
Okay. Because I looked, somebody asked me and I went and looked, and they have a daily mass at noon, unless things have changed since the pandemic, like Tuesday through Friday or something. They have a daily mass at noon.
Yeah, so everything, but even if this runs long, it should be out of there.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
But I don't anticipate it running long. So.
And as I was sending out the obituary that Kathleen had been working on for the last few hours or whatever, we talked to your dad earlier, and he kind of ran through some of the dates with us, and we wrote them down, and also some of the places where she was at. And Kathleen wrote the paragraph, like stitched it together as opposed to just laying down all the different places, and put some, some nice commentary in it. She wanted to do it. She wanted to make it a little bit nicer. So if you have any feedback on it, I promise that'll be the last time probably.
I'm making edits to that right now. There are a couple of things that
I'm sure aren't right, but yeah.
Yeah, but mostly it's just minor things that didn't get edits that she didn't incorporate from the last edits. So like some repeat stuff at the bottom, and edits that she didn't catch the first time.
And that's on the latest iteration that says like cat-2 or something I just sent out. Right. Okay, good.
It's the latest.
Okay.
So there are still some things that are holdovers from the first one that didn't get corrected. So
yeah, and we spent about probably 50 minutes on the phone with him. Yeah, with your dad, and he we read him the obituary, then we went through the dates, and he gave us some great stories and feedbacks as we were, he was remembering the things and stuff like that. So he was very happy. I'm glad that we spent the time to do it.
Well, the stuff that, the kind of things that I'm finding are things that you would only see in print.
Okay.
So I'll be sending that up before I go to bed.
Okay. I'm going to end this stream.
All right.
You already probably stopped.